Surviving Sister Wives contains adult content that may not be suitable for Latter-day Saints or sinners. Listener discretion is advised.
Hello and welcome to Surviving Sister Wives.
I'm Corey.
And I'm Carly.
Mm-hmm.
And this is Big Love.
Yes! Where There's a Will. Season 1, Episode 11. The penultimate episode of the season.
We're almost to the finale of Season 1.
Very exciting. I wonder how this is going to wrap up.
Well, we should talk about what we're going to do next.
Oh, okay, yeah. That sounds like a good plan.
So next week will be Episode 12.
Uh-huh.
And then we're going to take a break from Big Love. Maybe we'll revisit it in the future. We're not exactly sure what we're going to do. A lot of you are saying you're enjoying this, so you want it to keep going.
That's good.
But I feel like it's time to go back to talking about Sister Wives.
We're getting dangerously close to a new season of Sister Wives, so we have to shift gears back into the Sister Wives mode, which, I mean, we've been doing that with Big Love, too. We've been tying it back to Sister Wives whenever we can, obviously. There's
we
so many similarities.
Tie a lot of shows back to Sister Wives.
A lot of shows in general, yes. So it's not gone forever, but it's just Big Love. We have reached a conclusion of a season for Big Love. So instead of jumping in on season 2 and then needing to stop at some point, because I don't know if we would have got through all of it, when is Sister Wives coming back? We never know until TLC just feels like throwing it back on the air. Mm-hmm. Maybe September. Maybe October.
I think so. The Desperate Lives.
Oh no!
Desperate.
No! It's because it's not
the name of this.
It's not Secret Lives, and it's not Desperate Housewives. It's something else.
I will never remember.
No, it was something else, and then I go, oh, that makes sense why they tried to do that. But Secret Lives of Mormon Wives is what is burned into my brain for the order.
Whatever that new show is.
That new show
about
on TLC.
Couples who make adult content and they're hiding it from the people around them.
Right.
That is in the Sister Wives time slot. So that's going to have to air first. And I'm guessing that's between 6 and 8 episodes. I think I read somewhere it is 8.
Okay.
So if that's correct, that takes us to like the last week in September.
Right. Yeah.
So that's the earliest Sister Wives could come back.
Yeah. And we'll know by, end of August, beginning of September, that Sister Wives would be coming back. I'm sure they'll drop a trailer for it.
So instead, we're going to be revisiting episodes of Sister Wives that we've already recapped, but with a new lens. Now that there's a lot more information that we've learned through our entire watch of the
series,
the Chronicles of Sister Wives.
Okay, I still don't know what to name this either, because it's like, well, we can't name it Rewatch because that was what our first run through was, ironically, because it was a rewatch. It was a rewatch for you, so that was what we were calling it, Sister Wives Rewatch, because I had never seen any of it. But now that I'm fully up on the lore, it's. Yeah, what is this? Hindsight,
we had some recommendations.
Rewind,
on the Patreon post about this.
Too many re's though, because we did the rehash, we have the rewatch.
So you guys have let us know on Patreon the episodes that you think would be great for us to go back and talk about.
Yes.
So we're going to work through creating a schedule of that, and that's what we will be doing.
Yeah. So are we pulling the season and episode numbers and then doing another poll to rank which ones they want us to do in order?
I think so.
Because then that
might
be a thing.
There yet.
If you're on Patreon, go check it out. Yeah, we'll have a poll.
And if you're not, go join Patreon, because I'm going to make that a post that you can vote on even if you're a free member.
All members, yeah.
Yeah.
Free members and paid members. So go check that out. Patreon.com/survivingpod.
Okay.
All right. That
only took us 25 minutes.
It's like trying to find the part in your hair or something, It's like behind the scenes stuff.
You don't even know how much prep time goes into starting to record these episodes.
That's why it takes so long. So we sit down here and then Carly goes, oh, my hair.
It's mainly because I can't do my hair.
My skin's too oily. I need to
where there's a reflection.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
If anything is, you're saying mirrored.
Right.
But what is it when it's like you're flipped? Isn't that mirrored?
Yeah.
That's the problem. Like, my brain can't comprehend. That's also why I can't braid my own hair.
Oh, okay.
Which is a personal problem that I think Nikki, the braid, does not experience. And I am jealous of that.
Oh, it's an interesting skill set to have, I suppose. My hair hasn't been long enough to braid.
It's like a rite of passage for girls into adulthood is to be able to braid your own hair.
Interesting.
And I never got there.
It feels like horse girl activities. Yeah. A lot of brushing hair. Amy Poehler has that theory where she's like, all horse girls have great hair. Like that's just...
Yeah. They use mane and tail.
Probably.
My mom bought that once, right? And brought it home.
Is that just, it's designed for people, but it's marketed for horses?
It's horse shampoo. But you can use it in your hair. That's what she told me. She told me people could use it in their hair.
We're not a medical podcast either, so don't use horse products if you're a human, I think is just my general blanket advice now for 2026.
Also, I didn't have a horse, so
right,
I just want to clarify that for the people out there.
Me either, yeah. Not a pony house.
I've never ridden a horse at all.
Get that pony in the water, though, I guess. We should probably get this pony in the water.
Okay.
I think we've dragged this out long enough.
Let's pick up with Ben's quest to regain his purity, which I'm assuming will be a failure.
It's hard to do. It's hard to...
can't turn back time.
If I could turn back time.
He has a lot of regret about this.
Yeah, but also, is he just doing the guy thing where now he's just ghosting her? Mm-hmm. He's had sex, kind of. Was that sex? Let's analyze that a little bit further too. What happened?
Okay, by the biological description,
right?
It was
okay.
In terms of length of time and enjoyment. Satisfaction, very, very low.
Not.
Like Bryn is like ready to jump him again because she's like, I would like to experience that again, but this time I would like to be involved.
My turn.
Yeah.
You still owe me one.
I'd like to actually participate.
Yeah.
This time.
Right. Yeah. That would be cool.
Because she can't tell him it sucked because like that's going to hurt his self-esteem.
Right. And now she's found a guy, even though she's in a relationship with this guy. If she was this forward with anybody else in this high school, I think she would be able to accomplish what she's setting out to do. Does that make sense? I don't know why she's investing so much time and effort into Benny Boy.
She's got to move on.
I'm just saying, like, I didn't see this playing out where she was going to want to continue doing this with Ben.
Oh. You thought it was meal one and done.
I thought it was going to be, that was horrible, that was terrible, thanks anyway, I changed my mind, and then moving on.
Bet on the wrong pony.
Right.
It's time to get out of here.
Oh, boy.
So he's refusing to take her calls now. Doesn't want to talk to her. Like you said, he's ghosting her. And Margine has been outside working on the yard this entire episode.
She's doing overhaul. So no more... Dust Bowl backyard. We're not doing that anymore.
It was giving Grapes of Wrath. She's like, it's depressing to me.
Yeah.
I'm starting to have respiratory issues. Mm-hmm. I think that we got to get some grass out here.
It was like that.
I need to touch grass.
It was literally, it was that movie that we watched with the lady from American Horror Story. Remember remember that one?
Yeah, where they're out in the dust bowl and it's just windy. The wind's whipping and she's constantly having to sweep all the dust out of the house.
And then it's like putting rags on things and having the bowls and cups face down.
That's what's going on here.
That's what's happening. A lot of dust in the diapers is what Margine's trying to avoid now. But now you're just going to get grass stains on clothes and... who knows what else?
Well, now she's got all of the cleaning products to get stains out of things.
Oh, yeah.
So she's prepared
she's
for
ready.
it.
She's
yeah.
ready.
So
the dryer's not ready, but she's ready.
So she's talking to Benny about this. And she's like, what's going on? Why are you not talking to your girlfriend anymore?
It's complicated.
Are you maybe ready to move on?
No. No.
You don't think
so?
No,
I think things are moving too fast. That's all. I'm a little uncomfortable with where our relationship stands.
That's great. That's great that you have that much self-awareness because I didn't.
I sure didn't.
I just threw away my purity to some neighbor boy and now look at me.
Neighbor boy?
I think that's what she said.
Yeah. Well, I know, but that perked up Benny's ears. He was like, I'm a neighbor boy.
I'm technically your neighbor.
Technically?
Do I have a shot?
I'm a neighbor.
Because I'll break up with Bryn tomorrow.
Yeah. Like I already did.
Say less.
kind of. We did already break up in, that sort of way, I guess.
Only making him feel worse because nobody assumes that he has done the worst thing.
Nobody assumes that this dude got laid.
Yeah, they all think that he is continuing to fight the urge to do something wrong.
Because if Ben was having sex, I think he would be more laid back than he is. Like he's still way too uptight. So I think that's where everybody's like, clearly he has not been having sex because his demeanor hasn't changed. If anything, he's getting more stressed out. So I think that's just from the seminary classes.
I think it's
just
because
adding.
he needs another release.
Yeah.
He's denying himself of it.
Right. Yeah.
So now he's taking up other activities like running because Bryn finds him at the high school track.
Uh-huh.
In a very Grease-like scene.
You equated this to Grease. Okay. Yeah.
He's Danny joining the cross-country team.
Mm-hmm. Cross-country running. Long distance running. He's running from his thoughts more than anything. But then Bryn's there on the track too. And it's like, oh no.
Caught by temptation again.
Here it comes. Because now I'm all sweaty too. Then she's like grabbing at him and trying to kiss him. And he's like, all right, whatever. Sure.
And they go hide behind the bleachers. Something in the school. Something very stereotypical. Mm-hmm. And they end up right in line of sight of the parking lot as Margine and Nikki pull in because they're there to pick Ben up because his mama can't do it because she's at work.
Yeah. It's a big 20th century problem that we're facing here. 21st century problem now.
It's like, can he not drive yet? How old is he?
Yeah, that's it.
Isn't he like 17?
I thought he was.
Maybe he just doesn't have a car.
Closing in on 18. If he has a gun, he should have a car, right? Probably. Well,
I don't know. That's a lot to think about.
No, I think both you should have a license for too, but just saying. Throwing that out there.
Boy.
Complicate things.
Starting the controversy.
Yeah, ridiculous. So absurd.
So they see him doing this.
Yeah.
And they've got to interrupt it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Nikki lays on the horn.
The best way possible. Because, of course,
if
it was just Margine here pulling up, she wouldn't have even noticed. She wouldn't have even recognized that it was Ben. She would have been like, oh, wow, there's two kids making out over there. And not put two and two together on that. Nikki takes one quick scan.
Hair. A lot of things on her mind right now.
Yeah. She's like, she has all these different ratios that's in mind.
Sod in the back seat.
She's actively working on her project. She's hyperfixating. Nikki takes one scan around here and she's like, that kid's mine and not doing what he's supposed to be doing. This
is why mother shouldn't work.
Right. I think that's probably why.
Nikki had so many good one-liners in this episode.
A lot of good. Yeah, because then they get introduced to Bryn because nobody else in the family has been introduced. Everybody's just heard of Bryn.
Ben's been hiding her.
And that's when Nikki introduces her and Margine as Lucy and Ethel. So that was good. Obviously, they're not going to get it.
Yeah.
They weren't watching Nick at Night at this time. So.
That's sad. I'm like, you're old enough that they could have understood that reference.
If they were watching Nick at Night around that time in the late 90s and early 2000s. They might have shifted over by then in the early 2000s. But yeah, it's unfortunate. Mm-hmm. What about the skirt? The skirt?
Oh, this was so awkward. So they get in the car and Margine turns around and she looks at what Bryn's wearing and she's like, I love your skirt.
Where'd you get it from? Target? Remember Target? Early 2000s Target?
Okay.
Oh my God.
What a time to be alive.
Early 2000s Target.
You know what I miss? I miss when you would walk into Target and it was so clean and organized that when you would look at the clothing rack, everything was like sorted.
Yeah.
From like in size order.
Mm-hmm. It was very organized, very neat, very clean. Mm-hmm. And then they realized they were like, people like going to Marshalls and TJ Maxx where things are just like, the aisles are designed like a bomb went off. And so why are we staffing so many people and paying people wages and stuff? And like, let's not do that anymore.
Ugh, gross.
Skeleton crew.
Yeah.
Skeleton crew.
We could
for
save
everything.
a lot of money and we'll just let it turn into a mess. People have already proven that they are willing to shop in
they want to do that. It's just now you have the lighting and the aesthetic of Walmart with the TJ Maxx and Marshall's inventory assessment and lineup there. What a great blend. 5 stars, top notch.
Nightmare.
The best.
The only reason people enjoy sorting through the racks at Marshall's and TJ Maxx is because every once in a while you find something that's very special.
It's like thrifting.
Yes.
Is what it is.
We're like, this is like a designer thing. And there's one of them in the whole store. And I found it. Or like, oh my gosh, this thing is on clearance and it's $4.
Yeah.
That is the excitement
the hidden
of
gems.
a TJ Maxx. That does not happen at Target.
No. Yeah, you're chasing a high at TJ Maxx.
Mm-hmm. I went to Target for efficiency.
Yeah.
I want to walk in, see exactly what there is.
Boom.
Grab what I want and be out of there.
Right.
They don't want that.
They
want
you
anymore. Lingering.
Remember their weird pharmacy bottles too?
No.
Remember those? Oh, they used to have like their pill bottles used to be like from their pharmacy though. It used to be like upside down. So then it would stand on the lid and then you'd have to, I don't know. They were weird shape and stuff too.
I've never seen that.
They were kind of funky. I remember that. That was a weird time.
That's weird. Anyway.
They don't do that anymore though. No, the skirt's not even from there. It's from Gap.
Mm-hmm.
She's a Gap kid, I guess.
Which is funny. I mean, so's Nikki.
Yeah.
Maybe Nikki's
She's a Gap girly.
Be like, Nikki, next time you swing by the Gap, can you pick me that skirt up?
Right.
I'd like one.
Then there was a comparison shot that we saw here where it was Benny noticing the skirts. He was taking note of the skirts. I don't know if he was thinking about how Marjean's skirt is shorter than his girlfriend's skirt. If that was what he was noticing, I don't know what we were supposed to take as the takeaway.
Yeah. I felt like it was because Marjean's also wearing a denim skirt.
Right.
And it's like, oh, like she kind of dresses like my girlfriend.
I like girls in denim skirts.
I guess.
Maybe.
He's going to be fantasizing about little denim skirts later.
Is this the takeaway now? Oh, boy.
I don't think it's going to help him regain his purity.
I don't think that's, no. None of this is going to be helpful for that endeavor.
The big storyline in this entire episode is that the wives need to make new wills.
Right.
Because we had, what was her sister's name? I already forgot.
Aunt Cindy.
Cindy.
Yeah.
We already had crazy Aunt Cindy here last week talking about how she can't wait for Babs to bite the dust so that she can come in here and start to rebuild the character of all of her children.
Right. You got to fix them kids because you're just tearing them down here, raising them in polygamy. Ugh, gross. Yuck.
So Marjean's been outside rototilling. So everybody's had since 6 a.m. to think about all the important things on their to-do list because they've been up.
Why would you be rototilling at 6 a.m.?
I don't know.
It's one of the loudest things you can do. And the way that she just
Pam's
took this...
going to call the neighborhood watch on you.
I'm telling you, the way that Marjean just took this upon herself, nobody asked her to do this. She just decided, I want grass. Mm-hmm. Grass is what it is.
I love that for her. She's taking control of her life.
Sure.
You know? She's not waiting for the other wives to tell her what she can and can't do.
I want to see how this goes, though, because installing sod is not as easy as just laying it down. I mean, it seems like she is doing a lot of other work. The rototilling alone is probably stuff where it's like, oh yeah, if you're breaking up the soil, it has to establish roots. It's going to be a lot of work and maintenance, though, to take care of the grass. I love that it's just her patch of backyard that's going to have grass. She's not doing the whole backyard, though. Just her segment.
No, they can go out there and do theirs if they want.
They're not gonna. But if you're doing all of this, it could have just been, you could have done like the whole yard, I guess. Mm-hmm. If you're going to go out of your way to do the middle segment of the yard.
You'd be like, Bill, doesn't my yard look nice?
Right. Yeah. Well, now that it's separated out too,
isn't it?
that's what I'm saying is so now you have
like dirt,
grass, dirt. So if you were going to do it, just do it all. And then like, if you're already doing this, if you're already laying that much sod, like you could have just gone border to border.
No, their job.
No, it's whatever. So I don't know if she's just testing this out.
This
we'll
is
have
how
to
much
see.
sod I had in my budget for this month.
We'll see how this goes, because you have to water in sod. You have to water aggressively to make sure that it roots.
You think it's all going to die?
I think it's going to die.
Okay.
That's what I'm worried about. Otherwise, if she successfully installs sod in this backyard, start a business. Like, you need to start doing this regularly.
Maybe that's her strength. You know, she
That's what I'm
can't really
saying.
do the laundry.
We're trying
she
to
struggles
find
with
it.
taking care of all the kids.
Yeah, like
But-
she doesn't have her thing yet,
Yeah.
and so it's like, maybe this could be it.
Mm-hmm.
This could be it.
So Barb starts distributing wills to all the wives. She's already had them drawn up.
Yes.
And everyone's taking a look at it. And they're like, okay, so the kids go to Bill first if something happens to them.
Uh-huh.
And then
Then we
if
get like
Bill dies.
Oh, we get like a mathematic formula here.
Yeah.
It's like a faith plus one sort of diagram.
If there's no biological parent left, then the kids will go to one of the sister wives.
Right, in a specific order. And then if it's not that order, then lest be, it would be someone else here subsequently as part of that in the formula.
I'm still confused, to be honest, about how they originally set this up.
I don't know how Barb went over it so quick. Nikki picked up on it and just went, oh, okay, great. And even Margine, I thought we were going to be here for 45 minutes explaining this to Margine. Margine picks it up like that.
Yeah. She's like, oh, okay,
In
got
a flash. She's like, oh, it's just the plus one thing. Oh, okay, cool.
Well, all she had to hear was that her kids were going to go to Nikki.
Uh-huh.
She was like, oh. Right? Because that's how the original way this is set up, because this gets debated through the whole episode, is that Barb's kids go to Nikki.
Yeah.
Right?
So if Barb dies, kids go to Bill.
Yeah.
If Barb and Bill die, kids go to Nikki.
Mm-hmm. And then I got Margine, which was if something happens to her and Bill, then her kids go to Nikki.
Right?
That's how it was first. Nikki's kids would go to Barb.
Okay.
So that's how the original three are set up. Everybody starts thinking about it a little bit more.
Why does Nikki end up with everybody else's kids?
No.
Well, I guess, wait. Because it would be
Hold on,
Barb.
now I'm so
See, this is
confused
what I'm
again.
saying. Nobody
Barb's
is pointing to
kids-
Barb, or nobody's pointing to Margie's kids. So, like, if Nikki and
nobody
Bill,
gets Margie doesn't get anybody's kids.
if Nikki and Bill both go, then hers go to Margie, I think. Whatever that was. We don't understand it. That's fine. That's fine.
I think it's not important because we're going to change
I think it's not important because they start mixing them up, shuffle them up. I don't like the way this is, even though they all agreed standing in Barb's kitchen that, like, yeah, that sounds good. Okay, great. And then cut to, we have Margine who's coming to Barb in confidence and is like, I don't want my kids going to Nikki at all.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to put your name down. Okay. And then I just probably won't tell her about this.
She'll find out when I die.
I'll just do it in confidence.
That's when I feel most comfortable having her know.
Having
is
the
when I'm no
information.
longer here to deal with the
Yeah.
fallout of it.
Just let the information sort of reveal itself at that point without my involvement. So I think that's the better plan here. But then Barb's like, okay, I don't know, go talk to the attorney then, because I'm not going to change
I'm not going to
him.
facilitate it again for you.
No.
You can go change whatever you want, but you go do it yourself, okay?
So Margine goes to the attorney's office and she's like, yeah, we got to change this around. So we're just going to scratch out Nikki's name wherever we see that. And we're just going to put Barb for my section. Okay. But just my section though. So we'll just make sure that everybody's all on the same page there. Turns out Nikki was already meeting individually with the attorney as well, because she was like, I don't want my kids going to Barb. So if I die and if Bill dies, I want my kids going to my parents on the compound.
Okay.
Okay.
I think that's crazy that she didn't even talk to Bill about it. Like, she just made an executive decision that her kids will go to the compound, because I don't think Bill would want the kids to go to the compound.
Absolutely
either.
not. No.
And he's not involved in any of these discussions.
Nope. No. He has not been clued in on any of this. He doesn't really care to. I think he's got enough other stuff going on. Or he's just going to hear about it from the attorney when that's all done being drafted up.
He's got businessman things to think about.
He
can't think about where his kids are going to go if something happens to
I
all
don't
their
care
parents.
about that. That's family.
That's mother things to think about.
That's family legacy. I'm worried about business legacy is what I'm focusing on more than ever. But the real mix-up happens because we do have a Lucy and Ethel moment here where it's Nikki is in making her requested change for the will. Margine comes in after and asks for her updated will. The paralegal then comes in and says, "Oh, you're Bill Hendrickson's wife. Here's your updated will, Margine." And she's like, "Wow, that was fast," because I literally just asked for the changes, did not piece this together, reads through it, and she goes, "Wait, that's not mine. That's Nikki's." And then she sees that Nikki is sending these kids to the compound. Not good.
Not good.
Not good.
Now the info's out, so they have to confront Nikki about this. So they get home, and Barb and Margine are talking to Nikki about the fact that she changed her will to that. And Barb's upset because in her mind, she's also thinking about, well, not only do I not want your children to go to the compound.
I don't want any kids.
I don't want any kids to go there. I especially don't want my kids to go there.
Especially.
So what if my kids go to you after Bill and I die, and then you die, and then you let all the kids go to the compound?
That's not good.
I'm not letting that happen.
Nope, that's not allowed.
So now this is a whole can of worms because nobody trusts their sister wives to do what they want with their kids if they pass.
Right. But Nikki's throwing it back at Barb where she's like, "Well, I'm sort of doubting your commitment to the principle."
Mm-hmm.
So
we have different values.
I need to know that my kids are going to be raised someplace where God is still in schools and the 10 Commandments can be on display. And, things like that, just important.
I don't think that there are schools on the compound. So I think that's probably your first problem. I already poked a hole in the dream that you think that you're drawing up for these children.
No.
Because Rhonda in this episode, she doesn't really have much of an education.
She's struggling. We find out what the curriculum's looking like on the compound pretty quick here.
Barb doesn't even dispute that she doesn't that she would keep living the principle.
Yeah, she was like, "Oh, to be fair, Nikki, if Bill died, we're all on our own. Okay? Let's put it that way. I'm not planning on it. I'm not planning on continuing doing this. But for now, it's important."
This was kind of a once in a lifetime thing.
This was a opportunity. It was a decision based in convenience more so than anything else, I think, at this point.
That leaves Nikki to go on the hunt because she needs somebody to take care of these kids on the compound.
Yeah, I can't do it alone.
Who's going to be the name that she legally puts down on the will? She can't just say, send them to the compound, please.
To Roman
Grant.
To Roman Reigns? You're going to send these kids to Roman Reigns? I don't even know if you have an address that you can provide for that. It's just... Yeah, the compound? Where? What are you? How am I going to navigate this legally now at this point? So she asks her mom, she's like, "Mom, if anything happened to me and Bill, you would take care of the kids, right?" And her mom's like, "Fuck no." What?
That's why you have sister wives.
They go to your sister wife.
I don't want to take care of my
That's not my problem. Plus, do you think that your parents are going to outlive you and Bill? Why are you thinking in that way? Nikki, no. That doesn't make any sense.
You don't even have why don't you have a sister that they can go to? Right? I mean, that was what Barb's fixing in hers.
Right. Who's going to a sibling. And then now, no.
I'm assuming she has many siblings. But none of them like her.
I think that's a big part of it. That's a big part.
Kids.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean,
wouldn't you also be worried that your kids have grown up in a certain level of regular society?
To send them back, to send them to a compound, that would be a
pretty
shock.
Traumatic to take them out of the I don't want to say the real world, but
I get what you're saying.
To send them into isolation.
Yeah, it's definitely a shift that would happen.
She's not worried about any of that.
No, I don't think she's
the psychological impact on the children. It's at the bottom of Nikki's.
I really just wanted to, dagger in the heart of Barb. For
really
she wasn't gonna put her kids with me in her will currently, so like I'm not gonna put her in mine. It's tit for tat is what we're doing.
Nikki's last turn of the knife.
Yeah. She's trying to level it out here, maybe.
Okay, what made this funny was now she goes and approaches Margine because her mom has turned her down to take the kids. So
next in line,
it's looking like it's got to be a sister wife.
And Margine's like, oh, okay.
Well, because the way Nikki frames it to her is, look, this is great. I've changed my mind. I won't send the kids to the compound if something happens to me and Belle, but you'll take my kids and I'll take your kids if something happens.
Oh, now I'm going to have to tell her that the reason why I know what happened with her will is because I was actively changing her name out for Barb's, because you're missing there's like a flirty warmth that's missing from this sort of thing.
That's a reference to our Married at First Sight recap that's out on Surviving Reality.
I don't know if it is actually, so I guess we'll see.
Or it'll be out this week.
I might have spoiled it.
Mm-hmm.
Flirty warmth.
Someone's missing some flirty warmth over on
We need some flirty warmth.
Married at First Sight, per the experts.
Yeah.
So Nikki has the same issue. And bad news is Margine's already changed her will and her kids are going to go to Barb, not Nikki. Oh, no. So now she's annoyed again.
Oh, this is uncomfortable. Any way you shuffle it around, it's uncomfortable.
Yeah.
We just keep hitting roadblocks because nobody actually wants their kids to go with any of these other people.
She should have lied to her and said, well, the fact that you would send your kids to the compound made me rethink my will. I don't want my kids to go to the compound, so they're going to go with Barb. Sorry, it's too late. I can't keep paying to revise this will.
Keep changing the lines of oh my God, I'm losing it.
Who's going to know which one's the final version?
There's 85 different versions that are floating around out here now. It's just a complete mess. No, my kids are staying with Barb. So sorry.
This weighs on Nikki because she's going around asking people, do you think I'm warm?
No.
No.
Barb's telling her right to her face, no. But
I don't.
Nikki, we don't have you around for warmth. That's not why you're here.
You're here to do the dirty jobs, like fix the dryer when Margine breaks it.
But you're the enforcer.
That too. You provide us security.
Right.
She's the home security system.
You fend off Albie when he shows up unexpectedly on the back door.
And you fix all our appliances that are broken.
Very valuable work, I might add.
Mm-hmm.
We have warmth from other people, from two out of the three wives.
Right. That's the whole benefit of having sister wives, right?
Balance.
We balance out each other. So we have strengths, you have strengths, we have weaknesses, and we balance each other out.
This is what I'm saying. So stop focusing on what you don't have. Comparison is the thief of joy. Focus on your strengths, which is ruling with an iron fist.
We just Cody Browned that so well.
I'm surprised this didn't come up in conversation more.
Yeah.
Where it was Barb and Margine have warmth covered. Nikki, we're good. We don't need warmth.
That's not what we need.
If we had warmth from you too, it'd be like 3 Christine Browns in a polygamous relationship. And it's sickening levels of positivity. Just mindless positivity. We need
somebody sometimes to bring us back down.
A realist. Yeah, to root us in this. This is a benefit. This is value.
That's what you contribute.
Yeah, definitely.
Margine ends up passing out on the lawn as Nikki and Barb are trying to make peace with each other over all the drama from changing their wills.
The lack of warmth. Yeah.
The lack of warmth, that too.
But yeah, Margine, I thought she was just testing out the yard, where it was oh yeah, she just laid the sod.
You think she just wanted to be out there laying?
Giving it a good, she's giving it a good once over. Mm-hmm. She's going to try it out here. I guess she's testing it for
making sure the sod's secure.
Yeah. I didn't know if this was part of her process. So
I thought she worked herself, right into a coma.
Oh yeah, that was
just too much.
That was the warning where Nikki was like, "I think you've got heat stroke. You need to put a hat on. And she did put a hat on later, but she still passed out. So maybe we need some more water. Maybe we need some other, breaks throughout the day. Some
maybe
OSHA.
prenatal vitamins.
Prenatal vitamins, yeah, because it turns out she's pregnant. Jesus, Mary, and Joseph, she's pregnant.
She is. Wow. I guess Bill's the father, huh?
I guess. Unless it's Benny Boy. He's been slipping it in. I don't know.
No.
I don't think
not
so.
Yet.
No, not yet. Not yet. No.
Wendy, we have not forgotten.
These wills, yeah.
Who's always snooping around.
Snooping.
She's in Bill's office, and she sees that there's a folder labeled Hendrickson family wills on the table.
Right.
So she's got to pop that open, because clearly that has something to do with accounting.
Oh, yeah. She's getting nosy. And then Bill walks in and sees that she has the wrong file. And she goes, oh, sorry, I mistakenly took this file and just brought it by to return it here.
So clearly here's the problem. There's not just 2 wills in the folder.
Right.
It's all of theirs.
And he sees what she saw. So he knows what she is now finding out.
I think the biggest problem is she knows Nikki from when Nikki came in and tried to use the family discount and got upset. And now she sees Nikki's name on the wills.
It's
or a will, since I guess nobody's leaving their kids to her.
Right.
She has a will.
Hers, yeah. And going to the compound, which then ties back to Roman Reigns, of course, the original tribal chief.
So now she's got all the pieces of the puzzle to finally figure out what's been going on here.
And they had to emphasize that with her yellow notepad sketchbook that was just full of, spider web, conspiracy theory, names listing and tying things together and finding the connection points. So she did trace this all the way back to Roman on the compound.
She's the Charlie meme.
Yeah.
With all the things on the wall.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
That was really stupid of Bill.
Yeah, to just have those floating around on your desk.
Especially because you know that she's already been bringing up stuff about Don.
Yeah.
And how he lives polygamy
she's on
and
alert.
It's wrong.
Yeah, she's on alert.
Why would you have that?
Because he
anywhere near your office.
Bill, you left because, he came from the attorney's office because the attorney was like, you need to sort these out because I have all of your wives coming in here making different requests and it is a full-time job just trying to keep up with that. We're not doing that anymore. You are going to get that sorted out with your wives and then you tell me what they are and then we'll file them. So he had all of them because he had met with the attorney.
Yeah, put them in your car.
You kept 2 trash bags of $2,000 worth of lobster in the trunk of your car all day. You could not leave the wills in your car?
He also had crumpled up old versions of the wills in the trash can next to his desk. Shred it. Why are you not shredding stuff like that?
Burn it. Yeah. Burn it, shred it, then burn it.
I'm telling you, Bill irritates me because he's really bad at all of this, right? He's bad at trying to confront Roman and outwit him. He's bad at doing things like this where he's hiding that he's a polygamist, but then he's making his wives do things like Margine can't have friends.
Right. Well, that's just the safer route to go, I guess. But, okay, I guess Bill is doing something right because he does get a special invite this episode too. But we're going to take a quick commercial break and we'll be right back.
Bill gets invited to a country club by a man named Stuart.
Stu. Yeah. Stewie Griffin is the life of the party. Everybody knows him. He's shaking hands. He's kissing babies. He's making his way over to the table. Bill's already sitting here waiting at the country club. Who knows how long he's been waiting here, but he is extending an invite based on the Salt Lake Leadership League, a league of extraordinary gentlemen, if you will. And they would like him to join. This is an official invite.
This is a big deal to Bill.
This is a big deal.
Because it's a signal that he's made it in the business world.
Because he applied like 7 years ago and they turned him down. Now they're coming to him and asking him and saying, hey, we don't do this very often. It's like,
we'd like you to sit with us.
Really rare. Yeah. This is like, never happens.
On Wednesdays, we wear pink.
Right. That's what's going on.
So there's an initial flash of excitement, but then also being pulled back down to reality because this is a very visible position. And that's something that he tries to avoid because they can't really put their family in the spotlight because then it's just him and Barb.
Yeah.
He has to pretend that he's an LDS monogamist.
I'm pretty busy. To be honest, I got a lot to do. So I'll get back to you.
Yeah, I'm currently entangled in a complicated business relationship with the leader of a polygamous compound.
And if you check the public records of the lawsuits that are flying around back and forth between us, I got a lot on my hands. I guess maybe that's what they were so impressed with. The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen here. They're like, wow, he's finally suing people and he's getting litigious and is being sued multiple times. I think it's time.
He's reached the echelon
to invite
of
him in.
Business leader that we expect.
Upper tier. Yeah. Quality guy and very responsible. Definitely.
So he doesn't give him an answer yet. He's going to think about it. And then Bill goes and talks to Don and Peg.
Yeah.
And I guess Peg used to be part of some type of business organization and she had to leave it because they're so worried about people finding out about who they really are. too much
LDS going on in places like that. And can't do it.
To be honest, they're nosy.
They are.
They ask so many questions. What's your ward?
Yeah. Well, usually,
chill.
It's in your neighborhood, and then it's like, well, if that's the one that I go to, and then somebody else goes to it too, and I never see them there, well, it's like, well, yeah, I don't go to church. I'm not a good LDS. I'm not practicing.
We have
LDS.
to make our pilgrimage.
I don't think
to
I'm
Salt
allowed.
Lake City.
I'm not allowed in these places. Am I allowed?
No, I just want to go to Swig and have someone ask what ward we go to.
Temple? I don't look like I belong to a ward. A psych ward, yes. But
yeah, we'd have to clean you up a little bit, huh? Get you a button-down shirt and a tie.
I don't know.
They're really not into the idea.
No.
They're like, I understand why you're very honored to have been offered this to you, but it's swarming with LDS.
It's not safe.
No.
Yeah. And he's like, but this is my chance. This is Bill's one chance to be Paul Newman. My legacy. My business legacy.
I want to have my face on a salsa jar label one day.
Everything. Salsa, spaghetti sauce, pretty much any sauce you can think
dressing.
of. Salad dressing. Particularly the ranch. It's got to be a good quality ranch, though.
Can I go on a little rant right now?
You can go on a ranch.
I'm going to go on a rant.
Yeah.
Rant. No, it's not about ranch, though.
Oh, I'm losing interest, so.
It's about salad dressing.
How come
there's no olive oil in salad dressing anymore?
It's because money. That's why.
I know, but I'm very upset about it.
Uh-huh.
Even Paul Newman.
Yeah. I don't think Paul would be skimping out on it. No, I think he would say keep the olive oil in it.
And I know you can make your own salad dressing.
Yeah.
That's the point that I'm at.
Right. Yeah, because most of it's like canola oil and like sunflower oil.
It's all like whatever hydrogenated oils, seed oils that are
not good.
That farmers are getting subsidies for that are cheap. So they put it into everything instead of olive oil.
That's why.
Maybe I just want some olive oil. The Italian in me yearns
for the olive oil.
Extra virgin olive oil,
right.
And I can't find it anymore.
Need it, gotta have it. No substitutes. Thank you.
So didn't go over well there.
No.
Then he takes the idea to Barb.
And then he's like pitching it as like, aren't we just like the perfect LDS couple? I think we could do that publicly more. And she's like, that doesn't sound like a good idea. I don't think we should be doing that. So basically everybody is telling him, everybody that he's bringing this to, because he's like, I'm a shoo-in for the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. I gotta join. I really want this. But then everybody in my life is telling me that it's a terrible, horrible, absolute atrocity of an idea to go ahead and do this. So I'm thinking I'm leaning towards it still. I'm still, if we're being honest.
Oh, I'm starting to feel like the family may be an obstacle to my goals.
Oh, maybe that's it. Or, yeah, when God came to Noah and told him to build the ark, everybody laughed at him. Everybody laughed at him.
I can't believe you didn't do that in the Matt Roloff voice. We have a Let's Talk About It that's out now on Patreon.
When God came to Noah I told him to build the ark.
We don't even need to say the show because
No,
if you know
what it is. Yeah, if you know, you know. That's what it was.
Yeah, she's also hesitant about the idea of him doing this because it's going to cause a rift with, I mean, mainly Nikki, but Nikki and Margine.
Yeah.
Because they can't go out and publicly be known as Bill's wives. And anytime that he does anything like this, Barb then gets extra time with him and attention.
I like that this is their pillow talk. This is the conversation that they're having right after banging. Mm-hmm. But at least they're banging in their bed this time. They didn't have to go to a hotel.
Yeah.
They didn't have to rent a room or anything.
They might have to after
They might have
this.
to.
We're talking about very sensitive stuff between her being Mother of the Year and then him getting this exclusive invite to join the league.
Yeah. Nikki doesn't approve, though, because as he's going through more people, because he has to keep telling people about this because he's hoping that somebody will agree with him. Maybe something will stick.
Just needs one yes.
Just need one yes. Maybe go tell Margine. She won't even know what you're talking about. She'll say, that sounds great. That sounds awesome. What is that?
Congratulations.
Wow.
Can I come with you?
What an accomplishment. No, stay home. Don't do that.
Do you get an award?
No, I don't think so. You don't. No. Mm-mm. But Nikki doesn't like this. It's your own desires before your family. Yeah. She tells him that directly to his face when he's showering and she's getting ready for bed in whatever outfit that was. It was basically just like a bra, pretty much.
Yeah.
It's HBO. It's HBO, guys.
She had plans for the evening before he spoiled the mood. She had more debt she had to admit to. Yeah, we've really dropped that story, haven't we?
Yeah, the debt stuff?
Yeah.
Not relevant.
Because he said he would pay it off, but I'm like, she didn't just stop shopping.
Oh, no.
She can't just
You haven't fixed the behavior. Yeah, you have not fixed the behavior. You're just paying it off. It's just like consolidating. You're just going to dig the hole again. It's the exact same thing.
But of course, he has to fire back at her now.
Right.
You're just upset because, being a second wife is getting to you. It's clouding your judgment because clearly you're just jealous that this will make Barb spend more time with me, that we'll get to go to league events together.
I think it's your womanly jealousies. I think that's what this is mostly.
Yeah. It's funny in polygamy how whenever a woman points out that the man is doing something wrong or putting himself first, that has to come back to. It's just your insecurity and jealousy.
Maybe that's your fault. The thing about it, though, is Bill is starting to realize Stuart really just seems to talk to him about polygamy.
It's weird.
Like, he's bringing it up a lot. Mm-hmm. Like, a lot. Every conversation.
First, he's talking to him about how he remembers the speech that Bill gave years ago.
A long time ago.
Where he's talking about his humble beginnings on the compound and how he got kicked off of the compound and had to find his own way in life. And Stuart, I guess, really thinks that's an amazing story.
Yeah, it's like the real American dream sort of narrative that you love to see play out.
Which I think for Bill is a red flag because it's like, that's something I don't want people to really remember about me. Like, that's not what I want to push. That's a past thing that I've talked about. Now I just want to be the owner of Home Plus.
Well, I also want to be the face of the brand and then also have that be the Walmart of Utah, So
I think he really wants to make sure his personal life stays detached from his work life. And that's not happening with Stuart because Stuart keeps wanting to infuse this story into the present.
It's like a big part of you. Yeah. And why this would be like, is this why he wants him on the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen? Like, what's the connection back to this? He's talking to him about all these documentaries that he's watching about the American Taliban, which is the polygamous compounds, I guess, is what it's being referred to as.
You mean my investors?
And it was like, yeah, you mean Roman?
Usually you find that out.
Original tribal chief?
So I think that's really the moment where Bill's like, I can't pursue this dream.
It's probably not a good idea.
Yeah, this guy is clearly either fishing for something or he's going to keep bringing up something that I prefer. Like, if people don't know that about me, I don't want them to know it about me.
Okay.
And he's putting it very out there. He keeps talking about it.
Yeah. But then Bill doesn't reach this decision until Don tells him that, like, hey, we chose a life of sacrifice. So that means you should be not going after this prestigious thing that looks so good that could be your access and avenue to all these different opportunities in business stuff, but that would put you at risk for your family. So, like, don't do that. So that's what it came down to, out of everybody else in his life telling him this is a horrible idea, this is a terrible idea, don't do that, don't pursue that. But he listens to Don. So it's like, okay, I guess.
You know what's annoying again about this is I feel like the women have to constantly make sacrifices, and then he has to make one. And he has to really think about it.
It's a big one.
Because he doesn't want to give it up.
This old Stu's been breathing down my neck. So I got to call him. I got to leave a voicemail and let him know.
I thought that was really unprofessional.
At like 10:30 at night, 11 o'clock at night.
Doesn't even have a conversation with him about it.
Not even a conversation. Just going to leave a voicemail at night.
Turns out I am too busy. That's why I'm calling you at 3 a.m.
But keep me in consideration for future. Never mind. What's the point? Whatever. Thanks anyway.
The other big thing that happens in, I guess, Bill's life in this story is that Roman's back.
I didn't clock Roman as a Mac guy.
No, that was funny.
Well, I guess Rhonda's Mac, though. She's got the iPod now.
I guess he had to buy this now that she got the iPod.
Right. Because it was like, well, I mean, I need this. But as soon as she plugs that thing in, if it's a blank set of iTunes, whoosh, all those tunes are gone.
She's going to be so devastated.
Yeah, that's
going to put all show tunes on there.
It's going to be a lot of show tunes, I think. Yeah. Okay, but before we get into Rhonda, we got Roman. Ernest? What's going on? Who? Ernest
So last
strikes
episode
again?
we had...
Ernest Scared Stupid?
I didn't even know his name was
it?
Ernest.
That's not his name.
Yeah, it is. Ernest Holloway. That's the guy that Bill is working with to get the inside intel from the
I was going to say, that's not Albie.
Meetings. No.
Albie's different.
No.
So, Ernest, the old guy.
Ernest is working with Bill.
Bill recruited. He's on the council. Bill's trying to buy Ernest's shares in the UEB council in order to take his seat on the UEB council, which seems odd to me because then it's one seat and then you are going to be like, clearly this was like a hostile takeover attempt that's happening here. Yeah. So why wouldn't everyone else on the council be like,
he is treating this like a business deal.
Move to like ban him from the council?
Or like, just so you know, like these shares don't really mean anything.
Yeah, it's like a symbolic ownership.
Yeah, we're making people feel like they have some ownership in the council, but like really Roman is running the whole thing. So these shares are actually also useless now to you.
Well, it's a lot of paper. So then that's another thing that Bill is handing
They're
to
like
his attorney.
Paper stocks.
Paper stocks, stock certificates that he's handing to his attorney. He's like, I don't know, how much are these worth? And the attorney's like, Jesus fucking Christ, dude. Like I'm making will edits constantly for your 3 wives right now. Endless edits that are coming through. Now you want me to grade and seek valuation. This is going to take months of time to do this. Is that what you want me to be doing right now? And he's like, yeah. Just come up with a price.
Drop everything. I don't think any of us are going to die in the meantime.
No. Yeah,
we can wait on the wills.
The wills.
Prioritize this.
Forget it. Yeah, this is really, really important. Mm-hmm. So I need this.
Unfortunately, Roman and Albie already know what's going on.
Of course.
They're always like 5 steps in front of Bill.
Yes.
At least.
Well, because anytime Ernest Holloway hops in the van, he hasn't left his house in like 25 years. So that's odd. I wonder where he's going. Well, now he's going multiple times.
Drawing some attention to himself.
Yes. So, of course, they're going to follow him and then see that he's meeting up with Bill. And it's like, well, that's not good. We got to get out in front of this. We got to figure out something. What are we doing here?
Mm-hmm. They're going to rough Ernest up.
Oh.
Yeah. I was worried they were already going to go ahead and kill him.
Oh, okay.
I thought we were going to jump to that.
I thought it was going to be, now the stock certificates are like in probate, basically, because, it's now all of his assets are locked up and frozen. Because he's dead, is what I'm getting at.
Yeah, well, that's why Ernest is like, you need to buy these council seats from the stocks, whatever.
Yeah.
You need to buy these paper certificates from me ASAP.
Pay me.
Because he's trying to get out of town.
Yeah.
And he's like, I have no money. I'm an old man who doesn't even get Social Security.
Yeah.
Because I'm, been living my whole life off
the
grid.
Yeah.
So you're going to need to give me an infusion of cash so that I can get out of here.
Also, Roman's reassigning all my wives. So I'm on my own, and it's basically cost me everything just interacting with you, Bill. So I think you kind of owe me this one. You owe me a solid, right?
Yeah, you know what? I feel like Bill fumbled this so poorly also. Because, just like he does anything with Roman.
Pretty much.
But who is going to go out of their way to help him again? Because you said that you were going to protect him, and then you didn't.
No. How can you guarantee that you're going to protect this man when you are not on the compound? He lives in the compound with Roman. Like, Roman's house, Roman's property, Roman's
Well, you didn't even figure out a way to communicate together that would keep this on the DL.
Without a phone line that's open that's feeding Roman's house right now. Like, you guys were in direct communication with Roman this whole time too. Little did you know. So Bill's like, all right, sorry, I'll buy a Greyhound bus ticket and we should be good. I guess we should handshake or like we'll be in touch.
Good luck wherever your final destination is.
Godspeed. Yeah. I think this guy's had a rough enough day. I think the last place he needs to be going is onto a Greyhound bus.
Oh, for sure. That's why I'm saying good luck wherever you get off of the bus too.
Yeah.
Because they don't really announce your stops either.
No, they sure don't. They sure don't.
You just got to know where you are.
Yeah, it's kind of terrifying because then you doze off on the bus and then you wake up, you snap awake and you have no idea where you are. And it's like, oh my God, did I miss my stop? Did I miss it? I don't know. I have no idea.
He's just going to be on the Greyhound forever.
You just float in a Greyhound purgatory abyss for 12 to 18 hours, usually.
Let's come back after a little break because Rhonda's back. Okay, Rhonda.
Rhonda's coming for a visit.
I was so excited.
Spring break with Rhonda?
At the beginning of the episode.
Yeah.
Was Rhonda's coming to spend spring break with them?
Yes.
And I was thrilled. I thought this was going to be like when they just had the whole family living with them in the last episode. And it was the focus of the whole thing.
Right.
No.
No. This was like the C storyline.
Yeah. I need an A storyline with Rhonda.
Yeah. Rhonda's the star. Definitely.
She is reciting some more monologues for Sarah and Heather because she's practicing for a competition that she's about to participate in.
What got me was when they were first talking about Rhonda coming to visit, and they were like, oh yeah, she's going to stay at Nikki's house. Okay, well, she is sleeping in Sarah's room, which is in Barb's house. So I guess plans changed.
Yeah. Well, I don't even know if that was a Rhonda decision or a Nikki decision because Nikki doesn't even like Rhonda.
Yeah, Nikki does not get along with Rhonda.
And that's her mom's sister wife.
Right. Yeah, because that's what Nikki's like, how do you deal with her? Like, how do you put up with this? It's like, you just kind of block it out, you know?
To be honest, it's not as bad as living with you when you were growing up, Nikki.
Right, yeah. Nikki, you were pretty insufferable. If we're being honest.
Sarah's upset. She's like, she stole my iPad. I'm pretty sure.
I can't prove it. But I'm fairly certain, like, she would have no reason to. I don't understand why she would, because, again, she can't charge it, and she can't update the files on it. But I swear to God, I'm pretty sure that she stole it. Always trust your instinct. Yeah, Sarah knew.
She's back for
she felt that.
The charging cable.
I guess so. Yeah, she had to come back for the cable now. That's what the plan is here. So Sarah and Little Debbie are being serenaded here. They're getting performances, sneak peeks of Rhonda's acting chops. Deb's blown away. She's like, wow, this is like real good. Like, I'm really impressed. This is some solid stuff. And Rhonda explains the whole plan where she's like, well, I'm going to do this competition at the college, and then that'll win me a ticket to nationals in NYC. I'm going to follow my dream all the way to New York City. And if I get the placement, then, you know, you win nationals, and then
she's going to live in
sky's the limit.
An actor studio. I don't know. She thinks that there's some place that she's going to live with other rising stars.
Okay.
And then Roman's going to be okay with that.
Right.
That she's going to run off to New York City to go live her dream.
Yes. Because she lets it slip that it was like before her, what was it? Her assignment, her pre-marriage, whatever assignment stuff, however they were talking about it.
Yeah.
The labeling.
The label they came up with.
For the child bride. The child bride label.
Been reserved for an elderly man.
Gross. And Heather's like,
Layaway.
what is that? Yeah. Like, I'm sorry, huh? And so she's finding out about this where it's like, oh no, little Debbie's getting a little too curious about what's going on here with what's being described. They're taking her to the college to go do the acting thing. Does not go well.
No.
Doesn't pan out.
Rhonda can't even fathom that she didn't place.
I think that's because she's been on the compound living high on the horse a little too much. Well, that's what I'm saying.
Nobody else has any talent.
One, there's no competition. And two, everything's rigged because you're engaged to the prophet. So you win everything.
Yeah.
Everything that you're in the running for, you walk in and it's a success.
And everybody tells you did amazing.
Instant success.
Yeah.
So I think that's been a little bit of a shock.
Inflated her ego.
So then she has to ask. She's asking the judge, are you sure there wasn't a mistake? Because I think that you should double check the list for Rhonda. Maybe
Big Rhonda.
Maybe peruse the list again.
My name's got to be on there somewhere.
Yeah, maybe you missed it by mistake though. And he's like, nope, no mistakes were made. Better luck next time. And so she kicks him in the shin and then storms out after accusing him of choosing to go with other people because the way that she looks and dresses, because her hair and her prairie dress, and that's why you didn't go with me. So there's an accusation on the way out the door.
Had a wardrobe change beforehand,
right? Yeah, I think it's like
borrowed Sarah's clothes.
Yeah. They could have done a little makeover for you before you headed out if you were feeling, the discrimination.
Costuming is part of
it's a big part.
Acting.
Big part
overall.
Of the character. Yeah, like you become the character with a lot of that work that you're going to be doing. Is that part of it? Is that something that you're comfortable with? I don't know.
No,
it doesn't seem like
it's not. Because even when she was talking about going to New York, she was like, well, it's fine. I'm going to live in this wholesome, secure environment so that I'm not exposed to the evils of the world and the devil.
I don't know how that's going to work out.
And they were like,
where?
Okay.
Where?
So she leaves the competition auditorium and she overhears Heather talking to Sarah about how they need to do something to help Rhonda. Because Rhonda, her education is very poor.
Mm-hmm.
And
she doesn't even know who Dick Cheney is.
And he shot someone in the face. She didn't hear about that.
Had he at that point?
I don't think he has at this point. I don't know.
Well, 2008. No, that was the end of the... Yeah, that was the end of the Bush era.
So it happened. So she didn't even find out about that.
She didn't even know
and
about that.
all of Tumblr knows about that.
Come on.
And also, she's engaged to an old man. Mainly if we're going to talk about the two issues, I would say that's probably the primary thing that has her upset. That
and that she referred to George Bush as the leader.
Yeah.
George W. So.
Yeah, she doesn't understand Congress. One of many.
A lot of people don't. A lot of people don't.
I think that we're just maybe finding issues overall with the education system.
Yeah,
Not
agreed.
necessarily Rhonda's.
But yeah, so like this is where little Debbie's taking it upon herself. We got to get her out of here though. And then Sarah's like, we can't be doing all that. She's my aunt, grandma, step grand. There's a lot of familial relations between us. It's too close.
And it'll expose my family.
Yeah, it's a direct tie.
And I don't like her that much.
She stole my iPod.
We're going to be honest. It sounds like a lot of work and a lot of risk to me personally, and I'm just not willing to do that to protect Rhonda.
I don't want to be doing all that. Okay, is what it comes down to. So then the decision is made where it's like, okay, are we going to intervene? Are we not going to intervene? I don't know. And then Rhonda comes out and she's like, great news, guys. Moving on up. I got the next day. I'm going to be back tomorrow for the next round of interviews. I'm a finalist. Yes. And one step closer to New York City. That's just the way we talk in Tucson, Arizona. And that is what leads us to, they come back the next day, but is it Sarah and Heather are like waiting outside? Sarah goes and she's trying to look for Rhonda because they're supposed to pick her up. And then the guy's like, oh, you mean that bitch that kicked me in the shin yesterday?
She's
I remember her.
gone.
No, yeah, she got eliminated yesterday, so she's not here. I don't know where she is, actually. And Sarah's like, uh-oh.
We lost Rhonda.
I lost Rhonda. We lost Big Rhonda.
I really hope that she's already at an airport.
I think that this was the escape plan for Rhonda. Little did she know. Because, like, I thought it was going to be, little Debbie was going to make a whole push to, oh, we got to rescue her. We got to save her. How are we going to get her out of here with, we got to call Christine Marie. And
she's going to have to infiltrate the compound for a while.
Get everything lined up here for that. It's going to be a whole complicated process. But meanwhile,
once we win their trust, we'll probably be able to book her ticket to New York City.
We'll know. And Rhonda's like, if you're buying a ticket to New York City, I will be there today. I will be there today. I'll get on that flight. You don't have to twist my arm about it. So that's what I was expecting.
She's ready to star in Chicago.
Yeah. Where'd you come from?
Salt Lake City.
Pretty much.
She can't wait. She's ready.
She's ready. Roxy Hart.
Yeah, I don't know. Do you think Rhonda is ready to commit to leaving the compound permanently? Or does she really have this delusion that she thinks she can do both?
Oh, I see what you're saying. Maybe it is a delusion right now because it is odd, though, where it was like she doesn't know anything about the world. They were talking about how Bill didn't know that Europe existed when he got kicked out of the compound. So it's like clearly the education system has not really advanced much.
How did she even get from Salt Lake City to New York?
Right. So but that was the other interesting thing is she doesn't know all of these basic things about the world. But then she knows all these songs and these plays and these movies and different things like that. So it's like she must be partaking in media of some kind without other people knowing about it or...
Well, yeah, because she also lacks the context.
Yeah.
Where she's explaining what the monologue she just gave was.
Right.
And then Sarah's like, no, we learned about that in school. And what you just explained is not at all
I don't think that's
the meaning of it.
Right.
So she's reciting things without even fully understanding what the story is. I think also because she lacks the education to really understand the subtext of art. So good luck in your career, Rhonda.
Yeah. Not sure where she is, but maybe we'll get an update on her next week for
with Ernest.
Yeah. He'll play the lawyer and she'll be Roxy Hart on Broadway. That's how this is going to pan out. But no, what's going on with Barb? We've got the Mother of the Year award that Teenie was so worried about and hiding from her. And then, oh my gosh, the guy shows up for the interview process. He's going to be taking photos. He's going to be... Well, I think it was just the photographer first.
Yeah, she got a couple of different visits. I think it's in tandem with different rounds that the finalists are making it through. So this is a photo session with the family.
Right.
Except for there's no Bill. It's just Barb and the kids.
Just Barb and the kids.
And Nikki sees this happening through the back door and is like, excuse me, Barb isn't the only mother to these children.
So I'll bring in Wayne and Raymond because they're pretty well behaved too. They do not have their sleeping bags in tow for this visit, but they just bust into the dining room and Barb looks over and is like, "Oh God!"
They just stared at the photographer.
Well, yes, because the photographer. Wayne and Raymond then ask because I'm sure Nikki was like, "You guys need to ask. I can't ask, so ask to be part of the photo." just to see if Barb will let us take a photo with her. I think that was going to be the real test. And then the photographer's like, oh, sorry, guys. Like, it's for family only. You guys are neighbors, so no. And then the kids are looking around all confused. Everybody's confused. No.
I'm confused.
I'm confused.
Like, why is Nikki trying to do this when that would obviously raise questions about who these two little boys are?
I'm confused that Barb has a meat drawer in her fridge. This is what she said. Because Nikki said that they came over for hot dogs, and she's like, it's in the meat drawer. The meat drawer.
To be fair, I think that some refrigerators have a drawer that, like, where it's positioned in the refrigerator.
Even if I had a meat drawer, wouldn't be able to call it a meat drawer.
Call it that?
Nope, wouldn't call it that. Nope. I don't think I'd be able to do that.
Is it with all the uncooked meat, too?
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, that concerns me.
I would assume
safety perspective.
Well, because like you're gonna prepare a hot dog though, still. So I mean, I think that's okay if it's gonna be in with other raw meats, because then you're still gonna grill it. Or
I've known someone to eat raw hot dogs.
I don't recommend it.
Raw.
I don't recommend it. Well, I mean, yeah, they're cooked. They're fully cooked, but you shouldn't be doing that.
I've seen it done.
I don't.
I kind of think that's the way Lil Wayne would eat a hot dog.
I think that they've gotten into a few packs of hot dogs. Just
like rabid dogs.
Yeah. Fighting over them, ripping them to shreds, back and forth, tug of war, that sort of thing. I feel like that has happened on several occasions.
I mean, clearly this is just because Nikki's jealous that Barb's getting recognition for being Teeny's mom.
And I think it was the test of like, maybe she'll let us sneak in for one photo. Where it's like us too, include us in it too, and it was like, no, and I'm not going to
Nikki,
try to defend that.
Do you remember the time that you were supposed to drop Teeny's costume off at school, and then you gave it to Margine to do instead?
That didn't go so well.
And then Teeny mooned the entire school.
That didn't go so well
because I remember.
Yeah,
that's why you're not Mother of the Year, Nikki.
Right. There's a difference. It's a different tier. That's what's happening. So then the interviewer comes by later, and he's talking to Barb, and he's running through, oh, yeah, you got to be ready for all of your public events, and you're going to be doing, meet and greets and luncheons and speaking engagements and all sorts of stuff. So he's running down the list, and Barb's like, I thought this was just like a certificate exchange sort of a thing.
Picture in the newspaper.
A quick blurb.
One-time award.
Yeah.
Not a commitment like I'm the face of Utah's mothers.
Yeah, because it's turning into like a beauty pageant, beauty queen sort of role that I didn't really know that was what I was getting signed up for.
The other thing that was off-putting about it was he was talking about how she had metastasized cancer and how that was a real benefit for her because she's really been able to advance this far in the competition because she was that sick. Because they've had people who have had cancer before be finalists, but like never someone who got as close to death as she did.
Lucky me, right? Is Barb's whole assessment of that. Yeah, great. That worked out nicely.
I would have been like, you know what?
I think I'm good.
Thanks for coming.
I think I'm good.
If that's what you want to do is exploit how I almost died.
Right.
To get people to pay attention to your newspaper, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm going to focus on being...
Maybe we'll do something else.
Being a Mother of the Year to Teeny.
Yeah. We'll do something else.
Without the recognition.
But instead it's like, okay, great. Awesome. You're good in the public eye. I think this was the moment of realization for her too, where then she's agreeing to all this stuff because, oh yeah, well, it sounds so good. And then she's realizing, oh no, I just told Bill not to join the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen because it's all public, but I'm still going along with this and it's a very public thing. So
she's not going to be able to accept it.
I mean, like,
it's going to put her in an awkward situation if she does.
Yeah, I think if she finds out that Bill turned down the opportunity, I think that's when she's going to be like, I can't go through with this. I can't do that.
Also, Rhonda overheard the entire thing with the interviewer.
Oh,
she was eavesdropping.
Yep.
So we don't know what she'll use with that Like, what's she going to do with that information?
Yeah, I don't know.
Thinks about it, but she was lingering and listening.
Mm-hmm. So, that's going to get back to big ol' Roman Reigns. OTC is going to use that in some way, shape, or form, probably.
Next time on, and this is the finale of season 1, Wanda takes drastic action when Albie threatens her.
Oh, no.
Bill and Joey attend their first UEB meeting.
Uh-oh. I guess the check's cleared.
Barb excitedly prepares for the Beehive Mother of the Year ceremony, but her happiness won't last long.
Oh, the ceremony. So she is going to accept it?
So I guess she won? Or are they going to announce the winner and she's going to lose?
Oh, maybe.
Either it's going to be that, or I feel like Nikki will do something where, like, you know how narcissists will ruin something for someone when they're about to, like, have a big moment where they're in the spotlight?
Right.
I could see that happening too.
Yeah, definitely.
If you want more from us, we have another podcast called Surviving Reality, where right now we're recapping all of Married at First Sight Seattle.
Married at First Sight. It's back. It's not the crappy Lifetime version. It's the new, revamped, reworked Peacock version. So if you've written off Married at First Sight like we had a few years ago, please try again. It is so good. And it's course corrected. It's fixed and it's improved.
I also think we've got good reads on everybody.
Yeah, I think we got it dialed in.
We're enjoying watching it.
Yeah, we're going to see how this plays out.
Thanks for listening. See you next time.